In 1910, the Sears catalog was the Amazon of the day. You could mail order anything, even a newspaper business. Well, maybe not a paper, but at least a building in which to print one. The Proctor Journal is an example, says current owner and publisher Jake Benson.
And the pillars were extra, and it came up by rail, and an old blacksmith, DM&IR guy, put up the building.
Just after World War II, Jake's father, a Ukrainian immigrant named John Benson, took over the Proctor Journal. He had come to the Northland a few years before after being personally fired from a newspaper by none other than William Randolph Hearst himself.
My dad thought this was the most exciting place in the world, so he came and was editor at the Duluth News-Tribune.
After buying the Proctor Journal, the senior Benson made sure young Jake grew up with printer's ink in his blood.
My dad would always have me in his lap when he was typing his stories. And it was just such an exciting time to have all these people, politicians, dropping by the governor.
Jake's first job was working the linotype, a then cutting-edge machine that could melt lead, set type, and then recycle it all for the next day. A break from printing came for college in Virginia, where Jake met future spouse Diane Giuliani from Hoyt Lakes. A further break came when he was ironically drafted days after taking part in an anti-war rally.
We wanted to protest the war, and then my first job was doing marketing and promotions for the U.S. Army Recruiting Command.
After 3 years in the Army, Benson came home and took over the Proctor Journal from his publisher father and operations manager mother Blanche. Diane was thrust into the role of journalist, which turned out to be not much trouble.
I took to it right away. I'm very organized, and I just jumped in there with both feet, and I've been here ever since, and I enjoy it. Most days are fun.
Most journalists will tell you that sad news stories constitute the days that aren't fun. Today, if you prowl the 113-year-old Proctor Journal building, you'll see the proof printer from the 19-teens. You can also see the linotype that's been silent since 1968. But the Proctor Journal doesn't see going completely silent for a long time. Jake Benson and Diane Giuliani still love running their community newspaper.
Every day when I wake up, I can't wait to get to work.
Holding on to history in Proctor, Dave Anderson, Northern News Now.